Hello and welcome back to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. So we're moving into the festive time of year. We're in December and yeah, Christmas is soon to be upon us, and I'm sure many of you over the Christmas period will have a few alcoholic beverages, but if you want something different, that's what we're going to look at if you want a break from the alcohol or you're on driving duties over Christmas. And I've got the new beers, well I say new, I think they've been out just over a year now, from Tom Holland, the actor, Super Spider-Man. He is co-founder of BERO, and he's produced a range of alcohol-free beers. He gave up alcohol, but still obviously enjoyed a beer, and is the co-founder of BERO. So ones we've got here, we've got Edge Hill, a hazy IPA. Then we've got a Kingston Golden Pills, and we've got their Noon Wheat. Then we've got the one that I'm going to review. I'm not going to review all of these. Is the colour scheme. Why do people do this? I've really like this brownie colour and then gold lettering in it. That is just so difficult to see. The double tasty West Coast style IPA coming in at ABV of not a lot, 0.5%. Let's get on with it. I've got to review the Westie. I love Westies, favourite style of beer. So why not review the Westie? I have had this in the freezer to chill it down, and I'm hoping it's not gone too far. No, there's no ice particles in there. It's really good. Yeah, there's the can. The artwork, it's just okay. There's the beer in the glass. That is very chilled. There it is in the glass. It does have a haze to it, bit of an orange colour to it, a little head sitting in there. Let's get on the aromas. And that smells good. God, that does smell decent. That does smell like a beer that would have alcohol in it. It's got a pininess to it, bitterness, citrus hit to it as well. So yeah, it's got those West Coast kind of fundamentals, the citrus hit, the pine, a little bit of orange kind of marmalade-y going on, but delicate on that. But yeah, it smells decent. Let's get tasting. Cheers. Probably got this too cold. But that aside, it is too cold, which has killed off a bit of the carbonation, and probably wasn't far off that starting to freeze. I'll have to do not review another one, but one that isn't that cold. I just put them in the freezer, went off into the house. I'll come back to those in 20 minutes and completely forgot. So it's quite a bit longer, which has knocked out some of that carbonation. But that is a really, really good alcohol-free beer, or low alcohol, 0.5%, pretty much classed as alcohol-free. That is good. Somehow it's got a body to it. Sometimes with these alcohol-free beers, they're really kind of watery or very thin. This actually delivers a mouthfeel. It delivers a bit of body to it, which is really good. I like that. I'm going to go into the flavours in a second, but that's decent. Yeah, it does have body to it, which is pretty incredible. At the back end, there is an orange citrus sitting at the back end that you wouldn't necessarily get with a West Coast IPA. You might get orangey marmalade at the front end, but not sitting at the back. But it's right there at the back, a little orange type of citrus with a bit of bitterness, a little bit of floral elements to it. On the front, you get kind of like, feels like malt. You do get kind of a malt feel to it, with a little bit of tiny citrus at the front, but most of it is sitting in the back for some reason, which is where it shouldn't be. Pininess, it's got a little element of pininess to it, but what is amazing is it's delivering a body, which is decent. I've seen some of their adverts for these beers, and they're blind tasting people with a beer with alcohol in it, and then with the range of these BEROs. That is really good, and people but it's got to be staged. People are taking the non-alcoholic beer thinking that is the real beer. For me, that's a little bit of bollocks, really, because I'd like to take that taste test, and I really truly believe I would pick out a beer with alcohol in it every time over a non-alcohol beer. They all have that vibe to them, a non-alcohol beer. You can tell instantly that it's alcohol-free, but for an alcohol-free beer, that is very enjoyable. That I'd happily drink again. If I was on driving duties, I'm working all over Christmas, but if I was on driving duties over Christmas, I'd happily take a few of those wherever I'm going. I don't want to just drink Coca-Cola, soft drinks, teas or coffees. I like the taste of beer, and that tastes like a beer. Absolutely it does. A little bit of hoppy there, a little bit of floral sitting there as well. That is really good. That is outstanding actually for an alcohol-free beer. I'm quite surprised by that. As for the other ones, I don't know if I'll bother telling you. I might do it on a YouTube short. Imagine that. I might do those very, very quickly on a YouTube short. What have we got? What I said it was? Edge Hill Hazy IPA, Kingston Golden Pills, and the Noon Wheat. I might do those on some YouTube shorts. Who knows? But the West Coast, I like it. That's decent. One of the best alcohol-free beers I've had. So think about that. If you're on driving duties and you want that taste of a beer, and you like a kind of Westy Coast type beer, there you go. That will suit you down to the ground. I'm all done. See you soon. Another one. Take care.